guys gathered for the big snowball fight or
Sarah, did the president direct Michael Cohen to lie to Congress?
Look, that's absolutely ridiculous. I think that the president's outside counsel addressed this best and said in a statement earlier today that's categorically false.
What about the polls? Did he direct him to rig any polls?
Look, I think that one statement, those two words, sum it up better than anything anybody else can say, and that it's categorically false. We'll keep you posted. Look, as the president has done every single day since he's gotten into office, he's going to continue to communicate directly with the American people, whether it's speeches across the country, through social media, through taking questions from you guys, and we'll continue to do that, whether it's on Capitol Hill or elsewhere.
North Korea, why should the president believe anything that comes out of any representative of North Korea, considering after the last summit, the denuclearization that was promised did not and has not happened?
Look, we've continued to make progress. We're continuing to have conversations. The United States is going to continue to keep pressure and sanctions on North Korea until we see fully and verified denuclearization. We've had very good steps in good faith from the North Koreans in releasing the hostages and other moves, and so we're going to continue those conversations, and the president looks forward to his next meeting. Sorry, Steve, go ahead. Steve, go ahead. Again, they had, as I put out earlier, just a little bit ago, the president had about an hour-and-a-half long meeting. There was a U.S. delegation, which will send out those specific names here shortly. I can tell you Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is in the room, as well as several others from the president's team. It was productive, and they're going to continue those conversations, and the president looks forward to his meeting.
Is the president talking to world leaders during this time, including Prime Minister of India, Mr. Modi?
The president is in president's in regular contact with a number of world leaders. As he has those discussions, we'll be sure we put those readouts out.
There's some concern among Democrats that there's some concern among Democrats that if the shutdown isn't wrapped up by the Super Bowl, that there could be some security concerns with the Super Bowl. Does the president hold those concerns as well?
I think if the Democrats have those type of concerns, then they should sit down at the table and negotiate with the president. We've got an offer on the table. We've made it clear that we'd like to make a deal. We want to get something done. The president wants to open the government as well, but he also wants to make sure that we're protecting American citizens, and we have to secure our border in order to do that.
Is there any urgency considering that government officials, workers could miss a second paycheck a week from today?
Absolutely. That's one of the key reasons that the president did not want Speaker Pelosi to leave the country, is because if she did, it would all but guarantee the fact that the negotiations couldn't take place over the weekend, and federal workers, 800,000 federal workers, wouldn't receive their paychecks because she wasn't here to help make a deal.
Sarah, he might compromise on the budget and sign a CR originally, and then of course we heard from Ann Coulter and from Rush Limbaugh. Why is he not willing to go back to where he was in the beginning, or is he?
The president's laid out what he wants. We sent a detailed letter from the Office of Management and Budget to Congress, and we've had a number of discussions discussing what we're looking for. We haven't backed down from that. We haven't changed our position on it at all.
So will the president still be delivering a speech on January the 29th as he planned to?
We'll certainly keep you posted on that front.
Sarah, what about allegations from the White House? Did the White House leak that info?
Allegation of the leak of the commercial flight to Afghanistan?
Absolutely. That's frankly, it's unbecoming of the speaker to make that type of accusation. It is outrageous that she would accuse the president of the United States of putting any life in jeopardy. In fact, the reason he didn't want her to go is because he's trying to protect American citizens. He wants to secure our border, and he wants a solution. He wants her to stay here to help him fix it.
Why did the letter saying she was going, though?